So for my last desk setup video, so many of you gave me flack around the chair that I chose that I had to switch it out to this guy. So this is the super viral chair that everyone is talking about on social media. This is the LiberNovo Omni dynamic chair. So what makes this chair super unique and I guess really popular is this thing on the back, which almost looks like a hydraulic piston, which gives you that extra support. It's their ErgoPulse motor system, which I'll talk about a bit later, but this chair looks very similar to the really popular Herman Miller M-Body, which a lot of people of course love, but that one is really, really expensive. I think those chairs are close to like $2,000. This one comes in at a fraction of the price, pretty much half, has more features, and is just as comfy. And I'd also say traditional chairs like the M-Body, which I had in my older studio, are built around stable, fixed support. It's a great chair, but it's still pretty static. The Omni leans more into that next-gen dynamic design. This one is kind of built for constant posture changes. It reacts to how you move instead of just locking you in. And before we get to the actual feature set, I would say a chair out of any component of a desk setup. So you can see that I've changed mine already. I only have my laptop here, but you can imagine I'd have, of course, like an actual display. This is what you want to upgrade first. If you happen to sit at a desk for 6 to 7 hours a day, if you're like a pro or a power user, you're probably at it for 8 to 9. You need to grab a good chair for your back. Trust me, if you get to my old age or you're even older, you do not want to sacrifice your back health. Like if you're 14, 15, you don't think about those things, you should. The first thing that gives out is your back. So get a good chair. Your back and neck will thank you, and it'll pay off so much in the long run. And I know that I've been sitting pretty casually here as we chat about this, but I'm gonna walk through a proper ergonomic demo just to ensure that you are sitting in the most optimal position. So step one is to adjust the lumbar support. You just want to ensure that you have no gaps. So step two is to adjust armrests. So you want these up so your arms are kind of sitting in a natural position, 90 degrees, slightly facing inwards. Step three is to adjust seat height. So you want to ensure that the armrests are in line with the desk, so it gives you that natural position, say when you're typing. And in step four, you want to fully adjust the neck rest, once again, ensuring that there are no gaps to give you that natural position. And from here, you can see that I'm in the perfect ergonomic position, comfy, and I can literally type for hours. So to the actual feature set of the chair, it comes in two different color variants. The one that I have here is space gray. It also comes in black. Like out of the box, brand new, this looks really, really good. I think for longevity's sake, maybe the black one, if you are a bit worried about, say, the fabric, especially if you're looking to keep this chair for, say, like 5 to 10 years, maybe the black one might be better, but keep in mind the fabric is very breathable and you can wipe it down with just, say, a damp cloth. But of course, the most important thing about any office chair or anything that you sit in for hours on end is how comfortable it is and how good it feels on your back. So this is the world's first dynamic ergonomic chair that fits every single spine. It supports up to 300 pounds and it does so thanks to this bionic flex fit backrest. It has 14 dual connection points, 8 flex panels, 16 pivots. So the second that you shift, the chair shifts with you. It feels like an exoskeleton hugging your back in real time. So if you remember from the beginning, I mentioned that there's this little piston here on the back that either increases or decreases the amount of support that you want on your back. And there's these little buttons on the side of the armrest that you can press to kind of increase that. And beside that, there is something called the Omni stretch button. That's more meant when you are fully horizontal, but you can see now that I'm hands-free, the piston is still moving and still provides you that extra support, but that kind of oscillates up and down. So when you're fully reclined, that's what's used to help stretch out your back. But there are different levels that we'll kind of go through now on how you can use the chair. And as a little note, to power the actual motor on the chair, it has a little 2200 milliamp hour battery. It's removable on the side. You can charge it via USB-C and it lasts around 30-ish days before you have to charge it again. So all the different levels are controlled with this first little lever. The first one is 105 degrees, which is deep focus. So I can't go any further back. This is really meant for upright when you're going to be typing most of the time. Moving on to level 2, this is 120 degrees. This is solo work. So this is the majority of the time that you'll be at your desk working. Moving on to level 3. So this is 135 degrees. This is soft recline. So this is great if you're gaming, if you're chilling, maybe if you have an overhead monitor. And lastly, 160 degrees onto level 4, which is spine flow mode. This is where you can truly lay almost horizontal. I've actually brought in the footrest, which you need to grab separately. This is where you can actually take naps. When you press the Omni stretch button, that's what gives you that spinal or the lumbar decompression. So pressing that gives that nice relief on my lower back. And this is dangerous, where you can literally fall asleep, take a snooze for hours. And this is super, super comfortable. The Omni stretch cycle lasts for 5 minutes, so perfect if you need a little lumbar decompression throughout the day, a bit of a break, as long as, like I said, you don't fall asleep, because that is very possible. Now we've got 2 guys snoozing in the studio. So for the rest of the adjustments, the neck rest can go all the way up or down. You can remove it completely if you want. It actually has this little pivot, which you can go up and down, and it moves forwards and backwards. And for the armrest, those can be adjusted in 4 different ways. So up or down, forward and backward, inward and outward, and rotated to your desired position. The SynchroLink mechanism connects the seat, backrest, neck rest, and armrest into a unified system that moves with you. And when you lean back, the neck rest actually auto tilts to keep your eyes in line with your screen. And when I initially started using this, I thought that the neck rest was loose, but this actually moves a little bit, around like 15 degrees, to help alleviate any neck fatigue. And it's actually a same or similar mechanism for the armrest as well. You can see how they kind of float when I still move around. So that means when I'm adjusting, when I'm moving to different positions, I don't need to shrug or kind of change positions all the time. Once again, just keeping you comfier as you change throughout the day. So to the actual materials of the chair, they're all very premium. For example, on the backrest, this is made out of a high density foam. And for the seat cushion, I know that you guys can't see this, but this is actually multi-zone. So right here at the back, this is firmer for where your hips are, and then softer for where your legs rest. And I know that that sounds like a small detail, but it makes a big difference in longer sessions. You won't get any dead spots or fatigue on your legs. It's really cool to see that bit of innovation for something as simple as, say, like a seat cushion. And the rollers of the chair are really good. You can kind of maneuver this into any position. There's no weird squeaking. It feels very premium. If I were honestly to be a bit nitpicky and maybe improvements for a new gen, I am a pretty tall guy and I have a bit of a longer torso. So maybe I wish the neck rest could go maybe slightly a bit taller. And maybe the second thing, the actual seat depth, that can't be adjusted, but the brand has 2 different options to choose from. But I would say all the other benefits outweigh any of those little nitpicks, to be honest. And overall, I think switching to this chair has been the right choice. It fits the design aesthetic of my studio more. It's modern, it's minimal, it looks really good in this space. And on the other flip side, it also doesn't break the bank compared to those more expensive options. So if you can, spend the money on a good quality chair. I can't say this enough. Your back will thank you for it. And honestly, if you are a creator, a designer, someone that works from home, that sits in your desk for 8 hours a day, this is exactly who this chair is made for. This will significantly improve your comfort and posture. And as I continue to build the rest of this studio space, I'll keep you guys updated with its performance, obviously how it looks in the rest of my setup. But probably now is the best time to grab this. So during Black Friday, this will be on sale. The sale runs from around November 10th to December 5th. You can save around 34%. So I'll leave all the links down below for you to check out. But like I said, the best thing to upgrade is obviously your chair. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vid, and I will catch you in one of my next ones. Peace.